I think you can mark this down on your calendar. You can take 2016 and scratch it out and write 1968. When I see Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton and who's the other guy who always has his shirt off that's running for the Democrats? O'Malley. Yeah, O'Malley. That's weird that you guys knew that too, isn't it? When you have those three, all three of them have been disrupted by Black Lives Matter. Okay? Black Lives Matter, they're mad at the Democrats. Who read The Coming Insurrection? Remember? Okay, good for you. Something that I said at Fox. This is what's happening in Europe, the coming insurrection. And what was it? It was, you democratic socialists, you say you're going to give us socialism. You've said you're going to make things even and fair. You haven't done it. They're not mad at the conservatives. They're mad at the democratic socialists. We want socialism. You're giving us this hybrid crap. Bernie Sanders is even giving the hybrid crap. And so the real radicals are shutting their events down. Where is the Democratic Convention being held? Not Chicago. That was 1968. Where is it being held next year? Philadelphia. Why don't we just hold it in Ferguson? Trouble is coming for the Democratic Convention. Real trouble. Next year is going to be a troubling, troubling year. And unless we have people who, and it's 8% of the country. All we need is 8. That's 8% is what stood with the founders. Really stood and said, British aren't coming through me. 8%. 30% agreed. 8% stood. I think we got about 30% of the country that agrees that with the principles of God and Constitution, 25, 30% are pretty weak. I think we have 8% that will say, if we train for it right now, if we are ready to stand and be a beacon of light and of hope and of decency and of charity and of love and of constitutional principles that have done the hard work, that rid yourself. It's really hard to rid yourself of that feeling of get 'em. You have to be, imagine what it was like when they were slaughtering Gandhi's followers. His hunger strike was not against the British, not against the opposition. It was against his own people. When you stop striking back, I will eat. Until that time, I'd rather die than stand with you. Wow. That's who we have to be.